What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. So, we are here in Heimdallar for our Chapter 4 field study. It is the first day of 3 that we will be spending here. We got our lodging situated. The Old Bracer Guild is where we're going to be staying. At least Group A is staying at this one. Apparently, there's another Old Bracer Guild that Group B will be staying at as well. And we took care of our first of 4 jobs for the first day. It seems like it's going to be different than our last field study. It doesn't look like we're going to have morning and afternoon jobs. It seems like it's just, okay, you got these jobs for the day and that's pretty much it. So we're going to have 3 days of field study tasks to take care of. We took care of the first one, and we're going to be here for the festival, which is on Monday as well. So let's take a look at these 3 required ones we have to take care of. So, I guess we'll do this one, Chronicles of the Chronicle. So someone at the Imperial Chronicle needs help with the tourism piece. So, let's go over there and handle that. So that's going to be on Vanicker Street. Vanicker? Yep, Imperial Chronicle building. So this is, Imperial Chronicle is basically the news network. So, similar to how we had the, I'm trying to remember what they were all called. Like, I forget what the Liberal and the, well, Crossbell Times is the other one. I forget what the Liberal one is called. But yeah, basically similar to what Niall and Grace do as their line of work.
おや、この建物は帝国時報。おなじみの新聞社だね。
Yep, so we're gonna head on in. Can we read what this says? Nope. It says Heimdallar, Imperial Chronicle, and then the rest is just gibberish. Alright. Alright, let's talk to the lady at the front desk. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, we're students from Thor's Military Academy. We're here to follow up on a request someone made of us. I see, you must be Class 7 then. Would you like me to call the man who made this request out to meet you? Yes, please. Understood. Please take a seat on the sofa over there while I do so. Something I did notice is that, wait, this guy looks familiar. What do you mean, nice to meet you? Norton! This is Norton again! It's the guy we saw in the Northern Highlands. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Norton, a photographer here at Imperial Chronicle. I've actually met... Oh, okay, so he's not acting like he hasn't met us before. Oh, yeah, because everyone else is in the other group now. I've actually met Reen here before, though. Glad to see you're keeping well. Likewise, nice to see you again. Didn't expect I'd run into you like this, though. You know him? Yeah, I met him during our field study last month. Right, back when you were in North Highlands. Yep, I was there at the same time. I really owe Reen and the rest of his group for everything they did for me. I probably wouldn't have gotten pictures as good as I did if it weren't for them. Now you're exaggerating things, haha. I'll take the compliment, though. I wouldn't mind having you folks with me next time I head out. Okay, enough hopes and dreams. Let's talk about details of this request. I'm guessing it's summer festival related? How could it not be? It's always got us scrambling this time of year. So basically, I want you to help take some of the weight off our shoulders. While I do like Norton as a character, like I think he's fine, you know, he's just a very eccentric reporter, he lacks some of that originality that both Niall and Grace have. Like, each of them have their own little, like, quirks, whereas this guy is kind of like generic NPC material. Still a nice guy, but nothing too really exciting about him. And how would we do that exactly? We need you to help us make a tourist pamphlet, essentially. Now, I don't know if this character is, because I don't remember, supposed to be like the Niall or Grace, but for Erebonia. But if he is, then yeah, he's kind of just like your regular kind of eccentric news reporter. We put these things out on a regular basis, but this one's made specifically for the festival. But like I said, we're so swamped around here that it's really dragging. Sounds tough. I assume you wouldn't be asking us to actually write the thing, will you? Haha, no, we wouldn't go that far. We need you to go to some of the featured stores and do a couple things. First up, you need to collect each store's comment for the pamphlet. Don't worry, we've asked them to write them in advance. After that, we need you to take a picture of the store and its employees for us. And just to make sure everything is the way it should be sure to read each store's comment back to them. That's very doable. Yeah, Reed knows how to use a camera too, so we shouldn't run into any issues. Is that so? I'm hardly an expert, but I know how to work one at least. Now that we know what we have to do, just how many stores will we be visiting exactly? 5 in total. They're all on Vinegar Street too, so you won't be running around too much. You'll find the first 2 in Plaza Bifrost. You'll be looking for Weston House, which is a general grocery store, and Mimosa, a coffee shop of sorts. I think we walked by those. Then south of Plaza Bifrost, you'll find a weapons store named Watson's, followed by the Lumiere Orbital Factory south of that. Last but not least, Lesage, which is next to Lumiere. You get all that, Machias? Yeah, that's a lot of stops, but I doubt we'll have any trouble finding them. Yeah, they're on the west side of Vinegar Street, so you're not exactly going to get lost. Well, that's everything you need to know. Any questions? Nope, we're good. Great, you're gonna need this then. Horrible camera. I'm heading back to work now, so I'm counting on you. Get Citron to give me a shout when you've been to all the stores. I'd appreciate it if you give her the comments and the camera when you're done too. Will do. Okay, let's get started. A very simple enough job. Hello, lights. Oh, I can't believe those idiots up top actually want me to rewrite this. Why are they so scared of publishing anything that's remotely challenging? People want to get shaken up. They're tired of the softball pablum they're forced to read. Maybe that's exactly why they're making you rewrite it. Alright, let's take a look. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, 2 of them are in here. That's why we only see 4 right here. Alright, let's just head right down the street. No reason to go out of order or anything. Alright, so yeah. So 1 here on the first floor, the Weston House. Welcome to Weston House. Thanks. We're here to do a favor for the Imperial Chronicle. Yep, Breen explains. Yes, my contact said you'd be dropping by. Here's our comment. Thanks. Let me read this back to you just to make sure everything's in order. Letting our customers leave with a smile is our greatest honor, so please pay us a visit on your next trip to Heimdallr. Honor Heimdallr? It rhymes? Is it a poem? Is that okay? Wow, it sounds so embarrassing when you read it aloud like that. But even so, that's right. Great. Now for a picture if you don't mind. Okay. Say cheese. Much appreciated. Oh please, it was nothing. So, unless one of these is going to give us trouble, it seems like a pretty simple task. Doesn't seem like we'll be fighting any enemies either. Nathan? You've probably seen the Heimdallr military police stationed all over the city. They make sure everything in the capital is safe and under control. So they're basically like the police you'd find anywhere else, but with a fancier name. Alright. Welcome, table for 5? Not exactly. Not right now. We're here for the Imperial Chronicle. Alright, they told me to expect you. I've got our comment right here. Thanks. I'll read this aloud just to make sure it's correct. Let us provide you with a moment of luxury during your time in the capital. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. It's very basic, but that works. Okay, next we have to take a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you for your cooperation. Anytime. Thanks for doing all this. I mean, I guess simple works. I mean, it's not going to get people to be like, you know, oh, this place is outstanding or out of the ordinary. Like, but if people know there's just a nice cafe to go to, then maybe they'll go. You know, people like to have their coffee in the morning and afternoon, so why not? Wait a second. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was one of the 2, that there were those 2 we met in Barrierhard, you know, the nobles. I thought that was them, but no, they don't look like them. Let's look at the weapons on the wall. Got some interesting stuff here. Spears, swords. Rapiers over here. Oh, and you got guns over here too. Cool. Welcome. Feel free to take a look around. We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Ah, yeah, they told me you'd be stopping by. Here you go, then. Thank you very much. Can I take a look? Sure, mind reading it back to him, too? Let's see. We've gained our customers' trust with our long-lasting tradition of expertise. How does that sound? Perfect. There you go, Fee. Fee actually, that was cool that she actually got involved there. Okay, next up, we gotta take a picture of the store. Make sure I look cool in it now. Haha, I'll try. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Good job, Fee. Proud of you. You know, if this was like Chapter 1 Fee, she would have just, you know, not wanted to do any of this. But she is getting more involved as we go on. Alright, the Orbital Factory, which we've yet to be in here. Hey there, welcome to Lumiere Orbital Factory. What can I do for you? We're actually here on behalf of the Imperial Chronicle. Oh, for the pamphlet? Yeah, I heard about that. Well, here you go. Thank you very much. Just to recap, stop by Lumiere Orbital Factory for all your orbit-related needs. Does that sound right? You bet it does. Right then, next is taking a picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. And we can come back there later if we ever need to open some slots. And finally, the boutique over here. Looks very nice. Nice clothing store. Welcome to Lesage. I can tell from your uniforms that you're Thor's students. That's right, how did you know? We made those uniforms in this very store. Oh, that's cool. Really? Ah. The store does share its name with the boutique in Trista. Oh yeah, that's why it sounded familiar, now that I think about it. Hee, this is Lesage's main branch. Back to business. Have you come in to search for something specific, or are you just here to browse? Well, neither. I see. I was told to expect someone to swing by. Here's our comment, if you please. Thank you. Please allow me to read it back to you. If you want to stay on the cutting edge of fashion, you want to shop Lesage. Is this acceptable? It is indeed. Now for the picture of the store. Say cheese. Thank you very much. Not at all. Right, then I think that's all of them. Yeah, let's report back to Norton. I was expecting one of them to kind of give us some trouble, but I guess not. I was expecting like one of the people to be like rude or just be like, oh crap, I forgot to have it ready. You know, but nothing like that. Just very simple, talk to 5 people, bring it... Oh wait, why am I doing it here? Wrong building. Here we go. Good day, everyone. I assume you finished Norton's request? That we have. Here you go. Thank you very much. I'll go call Norton back out here, so please make yourselves comfortable on the sofa. Nice work out there. Just had the photos you took developed and gave them a once-over. How were they? I was a bit nervous knowing that a pro would be looking at them. Let me tell you, there's no need for that. You took some nice shots. They're just right for this. That's a relief. Nice, good for you. Do all the comments seem to be in order? Yep, look good to me. Now all we gotta do is plan out the pamphlet's layout and we'll be done. That's wonderful. Running around Vinegar Street was worth it then. I'll say, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. You did great work. Alright, can't forget to hand over your reward. Here you go. Intimidation. That's very nice of you, thanks. Now time for me to get back to work. Feels like a lot less to handle thanks to all you guys, though. Alright, that's 2 of our 4 jobs for the day done. So now we just got 2 more to go. So where are we headed? Let's take a look. Yeah, we'll do the monster last. A customer who visited my gelato stall. Oh, okay. So where are you? Drakel's Plaza. We haven't been there yet, so this will be fun. So we'll get to see a nice overview of the area. Yep, it's right in front of the palace. This is Draco's Plaza. The large building you can see in the distance is Valflame Palace, home of the Imperial family and the government. I can see a statue of Emperor Draco's, the Lionheart, in the center of the plaza as well. This is the one place in the capital that never gets any less stunning, no matter how many times I see it. Well, we've come all the way out here. Might as well take a closer look. Yep. So our job is over here. Oh. There's also a red mark up there at the palace. Guess it wouldn't hurt to see what's up there. Definitely looks like an emperor. Draco Rise Honor. Oh, sir. Let's see what happens when we walk up here. This is Valflame Palace. This is where the Imperial government is headquartered too, right? Yeah. It's a pretty imposing building, though. Looking up at it, you can really appreciate the grand scale of this nation. True. Oh, you're all here too? Wait, what are you guys doing here? Totally coincidence? It's not like we were planning to run into you here. Isn't your group supposed to be focusing on the western half of the city? I seem to recall your group being assigned to cover the east side, yet here you are. Ah, this must be where our areas overlap. Have you been going around exploring all the places on your list then? Yes, we only arrived here by tram a little while ago. How's everything coming along, Fee? Not bad. Still, in a city this big, it's quite a coincidence to just run into each other like this. True, perhaps fate keeps trying to bring us together. I take it they put you all up in the old guild house too, then? Yeah, I have to say I didn't see that coming. Your dad seems like he's the meddling type, Machias. I wish I could disagree. I'm sure he has his reasons. We've explored about half of our assigned areas so far. Oh, well, there you go. How about you? Yeah, I'd say we've been about to half of ours, too. I see. It seems like we have some more legwork ahead of us. Yeah, let's give it our best out there. Oh, hey, why don't we all get lunch together later? That sounds wonderful. There's no guarantee we'll be able to get together during our during our visit, after all. True, it'd be a perfect chance to exchange information as well. I have no objections. Alright, well, just give us a call on your Arcus when you're ready to take a break for some lunch. We'll do the same. Sounds like a plan. Back to exploring then. Yeah, let's move on to the next area. Later, everyone. Later. That does make me wonder, though, if there is going to be afternoon tasks as well. Alright, let's get back to exploring then. Right. Let's see if we can finish scouting our assigned areas before noon. Well, guess we'll see. Yeah, because I believe it says... Yeah, it just says Field Study July. I mean, this would be easier to look at. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is where you read them. You read them in the book section. Okay. I am a fool. Alright. Oh yeah, and you can look at different stuff for the other characters in here as well. Alright, let's continue. I guess I have to walk to the side of you to talk to you. even though it puts me in front anyway. Welcome, would you like some gelato? Excuse me, I'd like to... Oh wow, there's a lot of you today. How many will you be having and what flavors? I'll take lemon. Don't play along with her. Unfortunately, we haven't come to purchase your assuredly delicious gelato. We were sent by the governor to assist you with a request. Oh, so that's why you're here. Sorry about that. No worries. May I ask what you need our help with? Of course. There was a customer who stopped by for some gelato the other day, you see. He told me all about how his hat was a handmade gift he received from someone special to him. Ironically, he dropped it by my stall, and there's been no sign of him ever since. That's not good. Especially if it was so important to him. He was probably devastated after he lost it, too. Which means he's most likely frantically searching for it as we speak. The catch being he's unaware of where exactly it dropped. He dropped it. Yep, that's probably it. I could have given it back to him by now if he were a regular customer, but he's definitely not. Well, if you knew who he was, this wouldn't be a problem. How old do you think he was? I'd say he was in his 20s at least. He did mention that he was from the Ost district. That's all I know though, sorry. How many 20-something males are in Heimdallr? More than would make this easy. Still, knowing he's from the Ost district should make things easier. Oh yeah, that's where your house is, isn't it? Exactly. The Ost district has a strong sense of community, and I know a pub owner who may know something. I assume we'll find him eventually. Then I see no reason not to go to this pub. Probably our best bet. Could we take this hat with us, Jasmine? Of course, here you go. Thank you. Okay, Machias, lead the way. Of course. The pub's called Gamgee's. Gamgee or Gamgee? And is owned by a man, named, Gamgee. It's located around the center of the district. Pubs are always good for getting info. Good luck finding him. I owe you some gelato for this. Don't worry, we'll make sure he gets his hat back. Alright, so, yeah, I guess we're heading back to the Ost district. I think the Garnier district is the only one we haven't been to, or is that where we actually came in? That might actually be where we started. Alright, the pub's up this way. Meow. Long time no see, Gamgee. Machias, didn't expect you back so soon. Did Carl call you back to help with the summer festival or something? Not exactly. Then again, this is my father you were talking about. That might have been his plan all along. Heh, guess you haven't outgrown your habit of overthinking things. Either way, glad to see you're doing well. Make yourself at home. I hope you kids stick with him too. He's stubborn as a mule, but a good guy at heart. Will do. We're well aware. Thanks. But to the matter at hand, there's something I'd like to ask you, Gamgee. Could you take a look at this hat for us? We're searching for its owner. Pretty sure I've seen this before. I figured. I remember now. Jim's wife made this for him after they got married. The guy was crazy about it and wouldn't stop showing it off, so I tried my best to erase the damn thing from my mind. So it's Jim's, is it? Surprised he dropped something that's so important to him, though. Well, hurry up and get back to him. He'll probably cry tears of joy. Last I heard, he's off work today, so you should find him at his house. Just try and keep this a secret from his wife if you can. Things could get awkward if she heard he dropped it, I guess. Discretion might be a good idea. Do you know where he lives? Yeah, step outside, take a slight right, and head down the steps. It's directly ahead. Thank you for the information, Gamgee. Heh, don't sweat it. Nice little pub. Only a few tables in here, but I'm sure it could get pretty lively at night. But it's like he said, there's a sense of community in this district, so I'm sure it doesn't get too out of hand. Wait, they said straight ahead. Oh, he said go down the stairs, I thought it said make a right. Oh, whatever. Oh, okay, I see. Out here, go down these stairs, it's right ahead. Okay. It's just the wife. Where do they sleep? I love how, like, it's all, like, one room. There's no walls separating anything. Which I guess isn't a big deal when they're married. Oh, hello there, Machias. Doesn't seem like Jim's home. Yeah, it says, Gracie, where he is. You wouldn't happen to know where Jim is, would you? You just missed him, actually. He wandered out a short while ago without so much as a word. He's been acting a bit odd for the past few days, too. You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you? No, of course not. Right. What did you need him for, anyway? Oh, Gamgee wanted me to pass a message on to him, that's all. Well, that's the kind of thing you'd want to do face to face. You shouldn't have gone far. Thank you for letting us know. Sorry for intruding. Probably could have handled that better. We definitely seem guilty. Alright, which direction? No, I guess down this way. Oh, this must be him. Come on, Tram, hurry up. I really wish I could remember where I dropped it. Jim, there you are. Found him just in time. Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy to find him if he'd gotten on the tram. Did you say find him? Were you looking for me for some reason? That we were. This wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? My hat! I can't believe it. This is it. The hat that Gracie made for me. Oh, thank Eidos. I've been looking all over this for the past few days. Where in the world did you find it? We didn't find it at all. The lady at the gelato stall at the plaza picked it up after you dropped it. Oh, now I think about it, I do remember taking it off over there since my head was getting itchy. And then, you accidentally... Oh, busted. Is that... She looks much older than him, just noticing. I mean, obviously they just used NPC models, but he looks like very young in comparison. I had no idea you were here, Gracie. Sorry, Machias. I decided to follow you after I realized what happened. I can't believe you, Jim. Not only did you drop the hat, you didn't even tell me the truth about it. Sorry, I just didn't want to upset you. I understand how you felt, but you should have just told me. Did you swear to never keep anything from me when we got married? I'm more upset over the fact that you broke that oath than anything else. You're right. I'm so sorry. I should have told you right away. I'll forgive you this time. Thank you so much for returning it to him. I couldn't be more grateful. This isn't even close to a proper reward, but here. Are you sure we can have these? Oh, by all means. Please give our thanks to the lady at the gelato stall, too. Of course. Well then, let's go home, darling. We wouldn't want to waste your day off, now would we? No, we would not. Again, thank you all so much for this. And we're back here anyway. So you managed to find him then? Thank goodness. How can I ever repay you? I think you're overestimating what we actually did. Don't worry about it. That's not true at all. Speaking of which, you all must be exhausted after all that running around. How about some gelato to refresh yourselves? You mean it? Wow, thank you. It's the least I can do. That's very nice. Oh, because Fee asked for the lemon one and everyone else gets the regular. Okay. What a treat. Thank you. They look deliciously refreshing. Alright, we got one more job to do. So, well, I should figure... Oh, right, it's a monster extermination. So, how do we handle this? If you can get... Oh, okay, at my hotel in the Garnier district. Alright, well, now we're heading there. Oh, no, I guess we haven't been here yet. This is the Garnier district. It's famous for being home to Heimdallar Opera House, as well as a bunch of expensive jewelers and hotels. So, it's kind of an entertainment district then. Doesn't seem like the kind of place we'd be spending much time in, at least. There's a casino in one of the clubs around here, too. It probably goes without saying, but it's completely off limits to us. I have to admit, I am curious. Boo. I can do without the casino, but I'd love to see the Opera House someday. I mean, their operas are the face of Erebonian culture, after all. I'd love to see one too, especially if I could get one of the box seats. They must be amazing to earn such high praise from you two. But the Opera House is probably similar to the Arcan Seal. I think the Opera House is actually... I think that got mentioned in Zero. They wanted to have them perform over here. In Heimdallar's Opera House. I think that's what it was. But right now, we got a request to take care of, so let's take a look around. Fine idea. Alright, yep. I mean, there's not much here. Jewelers, Opera House, and then the hotel. Welcome to Der Himmel. Excuse us, we're here to learn more about the request we received from this hotel. Is the manager available? He should know who we are if we mention we're from Thor's Military Academy. Oh yes, we've heard all about you. Unfortunately, however, Noble had to leave on urgent business. He should be back during the afternoon though, so might I request you return then? If that's the case. There isn't much for us to do if he isn't here, so leaving this request for later seems like our only option. Yeah, let's go take care of the others then. Got it. So I guess this will be an afternoon request then. After visiting the assigned areas and completing their mandatory tasks, Reen and Group A contacted Group B. Noon had long since passed, so both groups gathered in Vinicure Street's department store for a late lunch. I don't know if noon... Oh, they said noon had passed, so... Okay, so I get it. So we have lunch, and then we handle the request in the afternoon. I feel like it'd be very hard to eat neatly on a table like that. Like, you'd have to, like, lean forward. Not great for your back, either. Phew. I just want you all to know I don't normally eat that much. Considering the size of the capital, I'm not surprised we worked up such an appetite running around. Haha. Well, I guess now we ought to have plenty of energy to make some good progress this afternoon. Indeed, although... Is there really we can do nothing about these two? This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, someone just say something. They seemed uncomfortable during the entire meal, too. I can only hope we'll be able to find some way to reconcile their differences soon. I know, but nothing good ever comes from rushing these things. I got a feeling they're gonna get over it on their own soon. I hope you're right. Anyway, we should get back to work. It shouldn't take us too much longer to finish things up. Yeah, I think we got maybe one mandatory task left. Yeah, and the one we just couldn't do because the client was out at the time. Well, hopefully he's back by now. We'll go check when we get a chance. We'll see you all again at some point. I hope this field study proves fruitful for us. Agreed. Good luck, everyone. Catch you later. Alright, let's head back to the hotel in the Garnier district. Let's hope the manager's back in. It's so weird because Laura and Fee will be like talking to each other at one point and then they won't another point. It's so weird. They're like, we're not gonna cause problems, but then it's all, I mean, they're not causing problems. Like, everything's still going as it would, whether they were talking or not. Welcome to Dear Himmel. Might you be searching for a room? Oh good, it seems like the owner's back. Actually, we're here about a monster extermination request you placed. Oh, you came to take care of that for us, did you? You all seem rather young. Are you sure you'll be able to handle it? We have significant experience in monster extermination. I don't foresee any problems. Can you explain exactly what you'd like us to do? Well, Well, if you insist. The request involves the eradication of a monster currently living underneath this hotel. Underneath? You see, beneath the city lies a network of underground passages built during the Middle Ages. One of those passages happens to lead directly into this hotel's basement. So, it was originally constructed during the so-called Dark Ages? I seem to remember reading something like that in a book a while back. Yeah, these tunnels have apparently been unattended for a long time now. Correct, however, lately there seems to be a concerning increase in the number of monsters inhabiting the passage. An employee went to investigate and brought back reports of a particularly large creature in there as well. Before, we'd occasionally put in a request to the guild to clear out the monsters underground, but that isn't an option this time as the guild branches in the city closed over a year ago. Doesn't sound good. Our customers certainly won't be able to rest easy with dangerous creatures prowling around beneath the hotel. You think you can take care of this matter for us? Certainly, just leave everything to us. Can you explain how we're to enter the underground passage? First, you'll need this key. Thanks. Use it to unlock the door on the opposite side of the entrance hall. That will lead you down into the underground passage. However, I'm afraid I know nothing of the passage's layout, including how vast the network of tunnels is. Please do be careful down there. We will. Alright, as soon as we're prepared, let's head down into the underground passage. Roger. We're going to need to make sure we've got all our equipment prepped and ready. What?
Clotilde 様、そろそろお時間ですかな。
ええ、行ってくるわ。それより、そっちの子たちは。
Vita Clotilde!
Sounds like a famous name.
すごい本物だ。
まさか会える日が来るとは。
Wait, who is this now?
君たち何をぼーっとしている。あの有名なオペラ歌手青のディーバクロチルダが目の前にいるんだぞ。
Huh.
青のディーバ。聞いたことがあるような。知らないの？
有名だなんて言ってもオペラの世界でだけだもの。知らなくったって無理ないわよね。
Vita Clotilde.
ビータ・クロチルダ、オペラ歌手をやっているわ。よかったらごひいきにね。
It's a pleasure to meet you. She's really pretty. By the way, I couldn't help but notice your uniforms. You're all students then? Did you come here in the hopes of getting my autograph by any chance? Of course we did. What other reason could we have to possibly be here? Okay, cool your jets, you two. We're all students from Thor's military academy in Trista. We came to the capital on a field study, started making our rounds, and ended up here. Aw, what a way to take the wind out of my sails. But a military academy, you say? Could that mean you've come to take care of the beast in the underground passage? Yep, just about to get started. Just leave that monster to us. We'll have it down for the count before you know it. I'm relieved to hear that. I've been quite worried ever since I first heard about it. Still, you said you're here on a field study. My, schools these days certainly put their students through some challenging coursework. Haha, I doubt there are any academies in the country with the curriculum quite like ours. I'm sorry, I need to be on my way or I'll be late for my rehearsal. If you'll excuse me. Our apologies for delaying you. Hee, not at all. It made for a pleasant diversion. I wish you all the best with your field study. I'm sure it won't be easy. Okay, bye. Wow. She's even prettier in person than she is in photographs. Yeah, nothing compares to the real thing. Oh no, we forgot to get her autograph. Aw, what a shame. Still, she seemed like to be a fine woman. Not only beautiful, but considerate and patient as well. Yeah, I got that impression too. So she's a famous opera singer, huh? Heh, I feel like it wouldn't take too much to become too much coaxing to become a fan of hers. What's wrong, Fee? It's probably nothing. Anyway, there's some creature waiting down there for us to serve it its eviction notice. The door to the underground on the right is the right-hand side of the hall once we're ready to go. Well, because of that scene, I think we're going to end things off here. So next time, we will handle our final request of the day, I assume. Considering they said it's a late lunch, it's probably like 2 or 3 in the afternoon at this point, which means by the time we finish this request, it's probably going to be time to go have dinner with Elliot's sister. So yeah, so next time we'll head through this door over here, I assume. Yep. And I assume there'll probably be a few passageways before we actually get to the monster we're killing down there. It'll be nice though. It's been a few videos since we actually got to fight anything. Pretty much since we were down in the old schoolhouse. So we'll see how it goes. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.